everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game be... Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Tennessee's offense will have first crack at this one. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
And the Vols will have it 1st and 10. Going up top again. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a... And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. To the air, it's Dennis. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd down, going up top. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. To the air on second down. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
But how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2 down territory there, you take a shot on 3rd and run it on 4th, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played, because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking to throw, it's Dennis. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. To the ground with the back. There he goes. They bring him down, and he's got a first and goal from the 10. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown ball! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
17, Middle Tennessee, 7.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Dennis. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that run? A huge gain and a slide at the end.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Back to throw, it's Dennis. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Hunt is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snagged out of the air. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Tempo in overdrive. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Dropping back, it's Dennis. Under fire. He'll pull it down. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And with that last carry into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Good timing on the quick out. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quick release by the QB. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tight end now in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off play action. He's got him in the flat. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Dennis. Makes the grab. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On target over the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw again. It's complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. They'll test the right side. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man on the outside. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flying as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good.
and you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Complete. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to throw, it's Dennis. It's complete to the left.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Off play action on first down. Complete on the comeback. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The give to the tailback. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is on its way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Power football with the run. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release on the RPO. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Wide open space. Touchdown ball! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And This offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Middle Tennessee, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Give to the back. And the Vols will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He's got his man across the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And first down for the offense.
Fakes to grab. Turning it on.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan
Listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to throw. It's Dennis. On target. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Brought down at the 38-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got his man on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Vols line up to punt it away.
Number 11 is punt formation to kick it away.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air, it's Gay. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. They got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
Brings up second down.
They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. He'll pull it down and run.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get out.
Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salam. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 21 to UCLA. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Give to the running back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. Dropping back, it's Gay. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The RPO. It's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Vols send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Under fire.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And here comes the punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.